discipline show up in every day of your brand?
The aha moment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first, it's a gemologist.
Gemologist. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Look, hey, this is cuts. This is what we do here.
But you're close, though.
Yes.
That was good.
Yes.
If you said gematologist, people are going to know what you're talking about because you're close. No. The aha moment when I knew that I wanted to be a jeweler, you ready for this? Mm-hmm. It had something to do with Chris Brown.
What?
Yes.
Wait, so Chris Breezy.
Yes, Chris Brown.
Who's doing an ill concert, grabbing the ladies' necks and grinding them. That's the reason you came into jewelry. Yo, my creators.
This is the aha moment.
All right, the aha moment.
The aha moment. So, as you know, I served in the military years and years, and I decided to get out, after a couple of unfortunate situations with death in the family and me deploying to Iraq back to back to back. I needed a break. So I moved to New York. I joined the Air Force National Guard in New York, and I started to try and figure it out. While I'm figuring it out, I went to cosmetology school because, of course, I love doing hair and makeup. This is me. I'm always glammed up,
yes,
100%.
Yes, you are.
So I went to school for it, and then I tried to practice doing hair and makeup in New York. Didn't work. Just you're competing against the Dominicans. You're competing against these people, that people. So I said, let me go to California. I'll go to Hollywood, and I'm going to learn how to do full movie Hollywood makeup. And with those skills, I should be able to make some money. Nope. I get to California, Hollywood. My competition were gay artists. Yeah. The male gay artists was eating it up. No education, no formal training. Yes, it didn't matter. And then the men are a bit more creative than the women. You got to give it to them. So no hate. They call them Judies in California. You're a gay makeup artist.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They come with you. Love a Judy. I have my own Judy,
Hey, all right. Hey, listen.
But I couldn't progress because I had to prove myself even more so because the women wanted the gay men. Not a problem. I'm figuring it out. I start making handmade jewelry, and this is moving for me. I'm making more money doing beaded bracelets than I'm bringing in with doing hair and makeup. Fortunately for me, I also had the GI Bill on my side, so I'm just going to continue going to school. And while I'm in school, the GI Bill pays my living expenses. So I'm getting a substantial amount of money every month while I'm in school. Then I'm maxing out.
Rule one. Alrighty, look, my girls already broke rule one. Okay. Jesus, Mahalia Jackson of Christ. No, it's all good.
Okay. So I'm maxing out. I'm going to school, maxing out on my Pell Grants, my student loans, because guess what? I know at the end, because of my disability, I'm going to get all my loans forgiven. Right. So I'm just taking as much money as I can. I'm living the good life in California, but in the back of my head, this money's going to run out. I got to figure it out. So I'm trying everything I can. The jewelry's hitting. With the jewelry hitting, I'm getting celebrity clients. Right. So the celebrity clients are they're wearing my jewelry, paying for my jewelry, and promoting my jewelry. But it's still like, okay, this is not what I imagined. How do I know that this is going to continue? Because I'm doing beaded jewelry. I'm praying, and I have children. So I have to make the right decision.
By fault.
I remember Tank contacted me. He had a music video. He's like, Erica, we're shooting a music video in Hollywood. I want you to come and bring some jewelry. It's going to be me and some other musicians. Mm-hmm. I check out the name of the song on Google. Before I go into anything, I always do my research. I need to know who I'm dealing with and what's happening. So I want to know what song they're singing. Mm-hmm. I check the song out. And there's a feature with Chris Brown. Holy moly. First of all, it's my favorite singer. It's my Michael Jackson. There's no musician greater. I will stand on 10.
So Chris Brown's better than Michael?
Chris Brown's not better than Michael. But right now, Chris Brown is it.
Is it.
And who want to fight?
That's right. That's arguable. No, that's arguable. Because if you want to say, if some may want to say Drake, but I don't think Drake. Mm-hmm. For me, I don't feel Drake
is not Chris Brown.
Yeah, it's because, all right, not saying that Drake, when he went to Australia, didn't kill. He did. But on a level of Chris Brown, I don't think it would be a level of Chris Brown.
No. I'm waiting
That's
for
just my opinion, but I'm just saying.
I think Drake is an amazing artist as well, but I've never seen him backflip. Yeah.
I don't know, Drake. You better get to it, brother. You got time. You got time, brother. You got time to learn a new skill. You got time, beloved.
When I see Chris Brown is featured in the music video, I'm thinking to myself, he might just do his feature separate. He might not be at this music video. Because, sometimes they do music video. Exactly. I got on my knees and prayed. I said, Lord, I'm having a hard time figuring out where to go with my life. And if this doesn't work, I have no choice but to go back active duty and finish my career in the military. My father told me before he died, which was thank you. My dad's a Vietnam War veteran, and he got tired of me going back and forth to war. They didn't know if I was coming back. I'm literally in Iraq. I've survived over 300 mortar attacks.
Which term is that? Is that
This is from I believe my first deployment was 2002.
Okay, so this is post.
Yes.
This is post 9/11. Or is this?
This is post 9/11.
So this is like when they went back again the second time.
Yes, 9/11 kicked off our troops going over there.
Right.
So this is what we're defending.
Wow.
So, but I keep going back to back as a combat medic. I'm literally right there. There's gunfire, mortar attacks, rockets, everything. Not to mention the pathogen, the diseases, and so forth. Like I've seen a pilot with full blown. It wasn't smallpox, it was cowpox, because we didn't get the actual smallpox in our vaccination, but he had a reaction. His vaccination, he didn't just have the blister at the scene of vaccination, his whole body. He looked like pepperoni pizza. Ooh. Oh, it was terrible. That's the least of what I saw out there. Now when you have to deal with the casualties, and these are young men fresh out of high school that are having blast, explosion, these type of injuries. It's a lot to take in. People notice that I'm a little bit peculiar. I'm different. I have PTSD. I'm shell-shocked. I've seen a lot. I process differently. I try my best not to show my feelings. And this is also a way of protecting myself because I don't know where the enemy is.
Most people of military, like my uncle, God rest his soul, Uncle Lodger. Uncle Lodger was big on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell a personal story, like when my aunt Jay passed, and he heard me I was really in agony because my aunt Jay was like one of my best family members, almost damn near a friend, and he heard me in agony. He kept telling me, hey, stop. I'm the husband. You know what I'm saying? But I get what he was telling me. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me, yeah, you could be crying, but don't be losing yourself in the street because I was losing it. You know what I'm saying? Aunt Jay was dope to me. But continue. You was talking.
Oh yeah, so
you talking about what you've seen and how you are mentally.
Leaving for my last deployment, once that deployment was up, I only had maybe 4 months left of my contract. So, in preparation, leaving for my last deployment, my grandmother, she passed away. I went through the chain of command to see if I can go to her funeral. My immediate chain of command said yes, but it had to go past the flight to the squadron. So once it got to the squadron, they denied it. The squadron commander denied it. And I was hurt because I'm like, I know if it was her grandmother that passed away, and I had plenty of time to get to the funeral and get back in position before my flight left to Iraq. She said, no, we cannot take a chance of you not making that flight, that plane, and being in position in Iraq. I was hurt. I was drinking, and I was also overeating. Even with my love life, I was in a position where I couldn't keep anything going because as soon as I got back home, it's time for me to pick up and leave again. So I was going through bouts of depression. Wow. I went from 160 pounds to 220 pounds. I was on the Fat Girl program.
Oh, wow.
Hey, 220 pounds in the military it's too heavy. But me today, right now, I'm 225. So,
really?
Yeah.
You're 225.
Yeah, I'm 225.
I'm not believing that.
Look, feel my muscles though.
Oh, but that's why, because you work out.
Yeah, well, I worked out then too, but it's still 160 is where they wanted me, and that's fairly thin. If you've seen any of my older pictures, I was really thin, tall and thin. So while I'm dealing with this, my parents are seeing me going in and out of depression. They hate it. My dad, right before they left to go to my grandma's funeral, they drove to South Carolina. My dad's from New Orleans, but my mom's side is from Charleston, South Carolina.
Yo, you're lying. What part of Charleston? My family's from Moncks Corner.
What? You Geechee?
Yeah. Well, I don't speak it, but
You're up the window?
yeah.
What part of Charleston? Ashley?
I know about that. That's not too far. But so my family is down in C.U.T.S. That's my family. So I don't know what your family